In your headlines, Judiciary holds ceremony of admission for Queen's Counsel. TCI Hospital launch medical safety initiative. And Ministry of Immigration says residents aiding illegal entry will get caught. Hello Turks and Caicos, welcome to Newswatch. I'm Latoya Walking, your anchor for Thursday's newscast. Newswatch starts now. On November 4th, the judiciary formally admitted 2 attorneys into the inner bar as Queen's Counsel. A look at the ceremony and Thursday's leading story.
Presiding over the ceremony this morning was Chief Justice Mabel Agyeman. Of the attorneys, Queen's Counsel Oliver Smith and David Cadman, the Chief Justice said both men are truly deserving of the honor as they have served the Turks and Caicos Islands legal community with distinction and honor. She gave both men a charge to continue doing so in their elevated positions.
Others have gone ahead of you and preserved decorum. You can do no less. In fact, you must aspire to do more. So, lift up the flag of integrity, trustworthiness, commitment to the court, your clients, and the Turks and Caicos Islands. Be untiring in your devotion and your continual service in the temple of justice. I congratulate you, illustrious gentlemen, for this very well-deserved elevation in your profession. And I look forward, as others will too, to continuing excellent outputs and competence from both of you.
Governor Nigel Dakin, who attended the virtual ceremony, spoke of the changed manner of awarding Queen's Counsel in England and its effect on the Turks and Caicos Islands.
The appointments we celebrate were made through the implementation of the Supreme Court Appointment of Queen's Counsel rules. This removed the privately conducted selection process by which your predecessors received ad hoc applications, after which your learned predecessors may or may not have made a recommendation to the governor of the day for appointment, with the result that only a former Chief Justice would know definitively why or why not a recommendation was made. The new rules required Mr. Smith and Mr. Cadman to demonstrate their eligibility through codified criteria. The competencies they were required to demonstrate included being learned in the law, skilled in court advocacy, trusted by the bench, and service-oriented through the free sharing of their talent with their community and actively advancing their profession. The importance of these rules, which makes access to Queen's Counsel more transparent, can be seen by taking a short walk back into England's more recent history, where the system of appointment to Queen's Counsel by the Lord Chancellor after secret soundings with senior judges and others was scrapped just 17 years ago in 2004. The selection process in England was the subject of suspicion and perceived discrimination, crowned by a public statement of the then Commissioner for Judicial Appointments, Sir Colin Campbell, that the private sounding system was unacceptable. The Lord Chancellor even suspended the application process, and there was vigorous debate over whether Queen's Counsel should be abolished altogether. We know today which side of that debate prevailed, but it was a debate. Your ladyship's proactivity has removed the chance for this kind of controversy in the TCI, and that all present, including myself, are grateful. The celebrants now before the court are the fruit of these new Queen's Counsel rules, referred to me by the Queen's Counsel selection panel, and I sincerely congratulate them for their demonstrated achievement, commitment to their profession, and their service, which we recognise today.
Also delivering remarks at the ceremony were the Attorney General, Rondalee Braithwaite-Knowles, Doyen of the Bar, Ariel Mizik, President of the Bar Council, Selvin Hawkins, and the 2 newly accepted Queen's Counsel, David Cadman and Oliver Smith. Both Cadman and Smith have led full and rewarding legal careers in and outside of the Turks and Caicos Islands. For PTV News Watch, I'm Delana Isles.
A press conference was held by the InterHealth Canada Hospital to mark the launch of a community-centered medication safety initiative, one that seeks to strengthen the process of medication reconciliation. The Deputy Chief of Medical Services in this next story.
This week is a Medication Safety Week 2021, and we have, as usual, organized this activity in terms of to reach out to our community. So this week we are going to have several activities. Starting from today, as you will see, there is this bag that the hospital senior management team has accepted to buy 500 bags med pack, which we're going to be distributing to the community for those patients that are qualified according to some criteria that we have set.
The Deputy Chief of Medical Services, Dr. Sani Amadi, also shared the prioritized category of patients deemed eligible to benefit from the distribution of the 500 medical packs.
First of all, going to be part of these our high-risk patients who are dialysis patients, all of them here as well as in the Grand Turk. In second place, the oncology patient that we have in an oncology clinic, as well will be the second group of patients that are qualified for that. Then it will be distributed between our internal medicine patient and the pediatric patient who are getting polypharmacy. When we say polypharmacy, is those patients who, due to their chronic illnesses, they're taking 4 medication or more.
Dr. Amati also shared the objective of medication reconciliation for InterHealth Canada.
Medication reconciliation has been instituted from this hospital open, is a process in which we have it on a regular basis, trying to improve the services. What is the objective of it? The objective of it is to, in each visit that the patient come to us, either to see a nurse or to see a doctor, actually even including to the pharmacy, the community pharmacies, patients, we encourage them to take their medication, because studies has shown for several years all over the world that medication-related error are one of the main cause of adverse medication events, which could sometimes be fatal. So that's why we encourage all our patients, every time they go into any healthcare facility, it can be here in the hospital or private doctors or at the Ministry of Health clinic, if you are taking any medication, take it with you.
The Deputy Chief of Medical Services also explained how vital it is for a patient to have their medication present at their various appointments.
Why we're saying that? Because sometimes you are taking some medication, and when you come to see the doctor, he can prescribe another medication, which they could have interaction. So if the doctor don't see what you are taking, it will be difficult to know if this medication will have interaction with the other. One can increase the side effect of the other, or the other can inhibit the activity of the other. So you could have such a, as well, we can check the dosing, because you can have the same medication, but the dosing can be different. So it happens sometimes the doctor prescribe you a medication of a dose. When you go to the pharmacy, they don't have the same dose of that medication. They say that they prescribe a medication 10 milligrams to be taken twice daily, but when you go to the pharmacy, they have only 5 milligrams. So the pharmacy will, it will dispense you the amount that you're supposed to be taking, but you don't know that that tablet has only 5 milligrams, while what the doctor asking you to take is 10 milligrams twice daily, and it could be the other way around.
More from this press conference in a subsequent newscast.
A quick break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more News Watch.
This is a reminder that all PTV service accounts are due on the first day of each month. Accounts should be brought up to date by the 28th of the month to avoid disruption in service. Payments may be made on our office at Stubbs Diamond Plaza, Providenciales, Mides Plaza, North Caicos, and Airport Road in South Caicos. Payments may also be made online using Scotiabank, CIBC First Caribbean Bank, and Royal Bank of Canada. Please allow 3 business days for online payments to be processed. We thank you for your cooperation.
Welcome back to News Watch. 8 local companies have pledged support to this year's Junior Achievement Company program, with more businesses knocking at the organization's door in support of the life-defining initiative. More in this report.
Junior Achievement Turks and Caicos Islands is a non-profit organization which provides young people aged 14 to 19 with learning experiences designed to inspire and prepare them for success in the global economy. Following the official relaunch of the organization's flagship company program on September 23rd, students were quick to enroll, and these students have since been placed in the hands of capable mentors, with the excitement quickly building as teams push to get ahead of their competitors. The businesses that are on board are Como Pirate Key, Building Materials, Beaches Resort and Spa, Project Construction Management, the Financial Services Commission, Grace Bay Car Rentals, The Strand, and Flow TCI. The program pairs school groups with local businesses, whose team members guide the achievers through the process of planning, forming, and operating companies that produce a service or product to present to market. The program empowers high schoolers by providing them the practical skills necessary for managing a business venture. Director of the JATCI, Angela Musgrove, was wowed at the response from the corporate community to help the students, saying that after matching the participating schools with sponsors, they discovered that more companies were looking to lend a hand. She says this speaks volumes, and they are thankful to those businesses that are willing to share their personnel and resources and pour into the futures of the junior achievers. Once group, the teams are educated on entrepreneurship, marketing, and financial literacy in a joint forum led by experts in these industries. The groups then begin the work of building their business plans, forming company charters, and electing officers. Meetings are held weekly between the sponsors and their assigned school groups. Como Pirate Key has been paired with the Raymond Gardner High, Building Materials with the Edward Garton Youth Center, Beaches Resort and Spa with the Louise Garland Thomas High School. Project Construction Management is also paired with the Louise Garland Thomas High, the Financial Services Commission with the Clement Howell High School, Grace Bay Car Rentals with Maranatha Academy High School. The Strand is paired with the Wesley Methodist High School, and Flow TCI with the Marjorie Basin High School. The program runs through to February 2022, when these fully realized businesses will present their final company reports to a panel of judges. The students will be given real-world business endeavors as exercises in report preparation, public speaking, and salesmanship, which will in turn help to build their business acuity. On December 4th, a trade show will be held where the achievers will display and sell their wares to the public. Residents are being urged to support the young, bright minds at this event, as well as follow their progress on the Junior Achievement TCI social media platforms. For PTV News Watch, I'm Delana Isles.
A quick break now. More News Watch when we return.
This is a reminder that all PTV service accounts are due on the first day of each month. Accounts should be brought up to date by the 28th of the month to avoid disruption in service. Payments may be made on our office at Stubbs Diamond Plaza, Providenciales, Mides Plaza, North Caicos, and Airport Road in South Caicos. Payments may also be made online using Scotiabank, CIBC First Caribbean Bank, and Royal Bank of Canada. Please allow 3 business days for online payments to be processed. We thank you for your cooperation.
The Youth Basketball League has released their stats for the season thus far. At the top of the 12 and under leaderboard, we have the undefeated Island Pro finisher Tigers. So far, they have won 5 straight games. Up next, we have the Heartland Group Stallions, who are in second in the league with 3 wins and 2 losses. Following closely behind, we have the Air and Sea Agency Vikings, who tie the Heartland Group Stallions with 3 wins and 2 losses. The Olympic Contraction Warriors top the 14 and under league with 5 wins, no losses, and the Island Pro Finish Tigers following in second with 3 wins, 2 losses. The Heartland Group Stallions in third with 2 wins and 2 losses. Some of the top players are the likes of number 16, Isaiah Cesar, sponsored by Olympic Construction. He's a part of the 14 and under division and boasts some big stats, notably his 20 points and 3 rebounds collected thus far. And for the 12 and under division, we have a Sean Parker of the Flyers. He's sponsored by Apex Solutions. His stats so far are 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 steals. For your Sports Authority, I'm Ali Carvey.
Mixed weather patterns across the Turks and Caicos Islands. Here's your weather forecast for November 5th, 2021. Starting in Grand Turk on Friday, sunshine and mixed clouds, high 85, low 80, winds east-southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. On South Caicos on Friday, partly cloudy skies, high 85, low 80, winds east-southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. North and Middle Caicos on Friday, scattered thunderstorms, high 86, low 80, winds east-southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Parrot and Pine Key on Friday, scattered thunderstorms, high 85, low 80, winds east-southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And on Providenciales on Friday, scattered thunderstorms, high 85, low 80, winds east-southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Time now for sunrise and sunset. Sunrise at 6:56 a.m., sunset at 6:11 p.m. And for your high tides and low tides, high tides 8:22 a.m., 8:46 p.m. For your low tides 1:59 a.m., 2:45 p.m. Time now for your hurricane outlook. For the North Atlantic Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico, the National Hurricane Center is issuing advisories on Tropical Storm Wanda, located about 700 miles south-northwest of the Azores. Tropical cyclone formation is not expected during the next 5 days. And that's it for your weather forecast and hurricane outlook. We'll be right back with more Newswatch.
Here at People's Television, we're more than just your leading news and entertainment services. We are
spreading the gospel.
We are breaking barriers.
We are preserving the culture. Each one, teach one.
We are committed to excellence. We're creating change.
We are creating memories.
We are the future.
I am PTV.
I am PTV. I am PTV.
I am PTV.
We are PTV.
We are continuing the legacy. We are PTV.
Welcome back to News Watch. Minister of Immigration is sending a strong message to persons aiding the entry of illegal landings. This comes after another vessel was intercepted for the week. The details in this next story. On Tuesday, November 3rd, a vessel was spotted near Middle Caicos by the Fisheries Department during their patrol and was subsequently caught. 10 persons were on board the vessel, consisting of 8 males and 2 females. They were transported to the detention center on Providenciales for processing and further intelligence-based questioning. This came after another illegal vessel spotted on Monday, November 2nd at around 8 a.m. when the Immigration Department received a report from 911 about an illegal vessel landing on Long Key next to South Caicos. The authorities apprehended a total of 24 illegal migrants consisting of 13 females, 10 males, and 1 minor. All of the individuals were subsequently transported from South Caicos to the detention center on Providenciales for processing and further intelligence-based questioning. Officials say the repatriation of these illegal migrants began yesterday, November 3rd, and will continue today, November 4th. Minister of Immigration and Border Services, Honorable Arlington Musgrove, in commenting on the ongoing influx of illegal vessels, stated, quote, "We have information that residents in these islands continue to aid these persons who attempt to and successfully enter the Turks and Caicos Islands. We are making serious changes to our human resources, infrastructure, and legislation to combat this. So this is a warning to discontinue these illegal acts because you will be caught and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law." End quote. The public is reminded that a person who is found to be in contravention of the immigration ordinance and commits an offense of harboring is liable on summary conviction to a fine of $20,000 or to imprisonment for a term of 4 years or to both. The public is being urged to provide the police or immigration officials with tips or any information related to this or any other illegal landing of persons and of persons residing and or working illegally.
This concludes today's edition of Newswatch. Remember, you can visit our website at www.ptvatci.com or join us every weekday at 6:30 p.m. I'm Latoya Walking, signing out until next time.